Hey, little mini pin. It's cold out here, isn't it, buddy?
The time we've all been waiting for. And as we said before, you know, seasons come, seasons go. Summer and winter, spring and fall. We might as well enjoy them all.
Everything's shiny. You can hear all the ice crackling. Another 4 inches, 5 inches of snow on the ground here. Are you gonna jump, or am I gonna come over there and help you down? Because your feet are probably freezing and I don't want you to break your little dog ankles. It defeated me by dropping a limb on the telephone line.
I'm saying winter, it's my favorite time of the year. I got a slush pond under it.
Here's the other thing I have to do. It's pretty solid. Is I have to run a hose from the basement out here from a sink, and I have to melt my one downspout out.
Winter, and I'm looking for the sun.
Melted the ice out. Normally I have to get a ladder out because I have to start from the top. I'm sure I'm going to have to do that. It's going to freeze tonight.
My son lost somewhere in Washington. Them good old boys are going to steal my fun, and they think they can.
Got a flooded kitchen. This poor corner of the house is taking quite a beating. As you might understand, I'm not very happy.
Wintertime, my socks are frozen to my toe.
There yesterday when I should have checked.
Sign on my house says you're foreclosed.
But I don't have a crystal ball, so I don't really want to hear anything about, global warming and all this stuff. That's just, you're being manipulated, folks. We see what the flip minnow is made of today. It got buried in the snow.
Trying to keep warm inside my skin, but the snow is deep, my faith is thin. It's winter time now, it must be 10 below. Winter time, I'm looking for the sun.
See, if a project lasts too long, like more than 3 or 4 hours, then other emotions start to play. Like yesterday, the project started out to be like sunshine sparkling through the ice. How pretty. And then, there's a phone line, and, you think about how much, it costs to heat your house, either just the energy it takes to cut all the firewood because you can't afford oil, or, and then the house is cold anyway. So if the project takes more than 4 hours, emotions change. So then you're, working with that emotion set rather than the emotion set you started with. So, the work starts to become confused. So actually, I just change it. I changed it from the happy, sparkly ice thing to this, rant on climate change and politics, bad politics. People should just vote to be left alone. I've always said that ever since I was a kid in grade school, leave me the fuck alone. Well, the kitchen will dry out and I'll fix the fucking thing again. And we'll have summer and everything will be cool. Think about all those people that are losing their houses, you know what I'm saying? That's what I think about. And that's not their fault because they just got trapped into the system. Everybody let them down. And now everybody's paying the price for it. Nobody's buying anything. Nobody has any money. You know the story, no money, no reason to hire people to make things to sell if nobody's going to buy it. Crap. And people complain about the capitalist system and that this should happen because, you know, we deserve it or it's going to save the planet or something. It's not going to save the planet, it's going to cause wars. It always has caused wars. So this, if this ever makes it onto YouTube, I got to apologize to my friend George because I told him I would never do a political thing. You know, and when I said that, I realized a little man was telling me that I would, and I couldn't help myself. You know, and you do that, and you lose 50% of your buying customers, and especially if you're an artist, because people that buy art mostly, you know, the majority of them don't think like I do, so they're gone. But since I'm, you know, working not to sell my art, so I remain outside of the outsider art circles, that, or whatever they call that thing. Visionary art, conceptual art is art. So I hope your roof's not leaking, and you can make your house payment and put food on the table. Keep somewhat warm this winter. That's my wishes to everyone. And I got to stop a minute. You know, it's still pretty. It's still really pretty, even with all the furniture. I gotta apologize for the bitching. Buy yourself a video camera and start bitching. You know, exercise it, man. Get it out. Okay, my ass is cold.
The winter is cold and the summer looks cold too. Yeah, the winter's cold and the summer looks cold too.